Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Christmas is over. I hope all of you have had a great Christmas time. And yeah, 25 is also almost over. And before the ends, I would like to start a small series about the topic of playing with spin or English. And yeah, before we start, first of all, I have to say thank you to Andreas from Here After Billiards. I will link his channel in the description for mention me on his channel. And this is, yeah, it's an honor for me. And Andreas and we have some things in common, which seems a bit ridiculous, but it's the truth. Both of us were born in 75. He has German roots. I have German roots because I live in Germany. And he played Hubler Q for many, many years. I also played Hubler Q for about 8 to 10 years. He loves playing pool, so I did. And he likes movies, like I did. And the list is long. And I found his channel a couple of months or almost a year ago. And I thought, yeah, that's the kind of topic I like, because he tries to show his passion for the game. And he will not tell everybody how to shoot different things the right way, because I think he sees it like I do. And yeah, we both try to keep it as simple as possible for you. And yeah, maybe I can meet him one time in my life. Would be nice. But as I said, I live in Germany. He lives in Edmonton, Canada. So it's yeah, very long distance, and I'm totally scared of flying. And but we will see. Okay, today, as I said, I like to start the topic of playing pool with using spin, and it's a huge topic, and this is the reason why I will split these kind of videos in, I think, in 2 or 3 videos, just to share about my thoughts, giving you tips to learn how to play with spin, and not trying to tell you what is the right way to play with spin, because, as I said in videos before, every one of us is different. Every one of us has a different stroke than the other one. And yeah, okay. First of all, many of you will ask, is it called spin or is it called English? So if you Google the terms of English and spin in pool, you will find countless answers to this. And some say if you use lateral spin, that means this axis means high ball, center, or low ball. This is called spin. And when you go right or left, this is called English. Okay, so, but what if I hit the ball low right? Is it then Spinglish, or what should it be? It's kind of hilarious, but let's stay with spin, and you all will know what I mean. Every tip position, which is not the center of the cue ball, is a ball you applied spin to. It doesn't matter if right, left, up, down, it's spin. Okay? I think that is simple enough for all of us. And it could happen that I, in some situations, say English, but don't be mad on me. I mean only spin. Okay. Then a very important thing about playing with spin in these days is the material you play with. Back in the days when we all started playing pool, for me it was about in 91, 92. We all have had wooden shafts. Today they are called normal deflection shafts. And then I think it was Predator started a big campaign with their 314, their first lineup, which I also played. This was one of the first low deflection shafts. Then came with their second generation. Now they have a third generation. Today you will when you look at pool videos, you will see that about 95% of all players are using carbon fiber shafts. And I heard it on some other channels. Some people say that these are the lowest deflection shaft on the market. But to be honest, this is not the truth. And it doesn't matter which brand you will use. In the last years, I played almost all known shafts on the market just to find the right one for me. And the big difference between a wooden shaft and a carbon fiber shaft, playing wise, is that the energy transfer of a carbon fiber shaft is much more higher than as a wooden shaft. That means if you play one tip off center to the right. So some people think, wow, a carbon fiber shaft gives me very, very more or much more spin to the cue ball than a wooden shaft. No, it doesn't. It gives you more power. The problem is if you shoot 2 times the same ball with the same speed of your arm while shooting, the speed of the cue ball with the carbon fiber shaft used is higher. And this is something you have to save in your mind. It's not that the material is better. It has advantages. It has also disadvantages. One of the biggest advantages of carbon fiber is it plays consistent. That means doesn't matter what temperature is in the room you're playing in or what humidity you're playing in. The carbon fiber shaft feels every time the same. A wooden shaft is a natural-based product which can vary in hardness during the time, or if you leave it now in the cold days in your car for too long, it can warp or bend, which doesn't happen to a carbon fiber shaft. So this is the main difference. The disadvantages in my eyes is a carbon fiber shaft feels like a dead stroke. And that means the feedback you will get while shooting a ball with a wooden shaft is a much more natural feeling than played with a carbon fiber shaft. So some people like it, some don't. Actually, I'm very, very sensitive to those things. And now I play a Rhino shaft, which is a low budget shaft, but I shoot very, very good with it. I'm used to it, but I hate the sound of it. It sometimes sounds like I'm hitting the ball with a iron rod or something. This is not natural for me. Maybe I will get another shaft one day, but this is totally disturbing for me, and I speak only for myself. And I played as good as with the carbon fiber shaft with this wooden shaft. And if anyone would like to know, I play a Perry cue. There's no special reason for this. I play this cue. The only reason for me, and this was the most important reason, I've seen this cue and I fell in love with the look. I just like the look of this cue. I bought it with the wooden shaft. I played it. I get used to it. I love this cue. So, okay. Yeah, playing with spin. I think in today's video we're gonna concentrate on the upper half of the cue ball. That means when I show you some examples which you can practice for yourself. Today I'm gonna stay in the center line or above. Yeah. So I think that was enough talk. It's 7 a.m. in the morning and I couldn't sleep. That's why I'm shooting this video right now. Okay, I will make a cut here and show you some things, what you can do with spin, what you have to look for shooting with spin, especially for the first time using spin. But yeah, just a second. So, first of all, what will happen if you apply spin to the cue ball? So let's say I play one tip center ball to the right. That means one tip off center to the right. So first of all, we're going to concentrate on the point I hit on the rail, and then you will see what happened to the cue ball. So the cue ball goes from my position, from my side, to the right after it hits the rail. Why? Because I played right spin. Okay. Left spin is the same. So then you hear all of the time deflection, deflection, deflection. And deflection is just a natural happening thing when two physical objects hit each other off center. It sounds a bit weird, but imagine two cars, or one car is standing on the traffic light. Another car comes from the back and hits the car without braking dead center. So that means this is the car number one, this is car number two, and it hit it straight. So what will happen to the car in front? It will go forward in a straight line. So another situation. The second car came way too fast, doesn't brake, and hit the first car a bit off center. So what will happen? The first car also goes forward, but not straight. These things happen very, very often in life, not only in pool. And this is the problem with the deflection. So that means if I hit the ball off center, and I will try to hit the chalk you see on the video, you will see that the ball will make a very, very little curve back to its position where it should be, from my side to the left. I apply right spin, and you will see this kind of curve. Opposite side, same thing. I apply left spin, the cue ball goes forward, but with a curve to the right, and due to the spin, the cue ball comes back. What's very interesting is it depends on the speed you stroke the cue ball. So now I play very, very soft with right spin. And you see, the shot is a bit off center, yeah, but it's not that far away from the point I was hitting. I was a bit off while targeting, but it's okay. Now I play a hard shot to the chalk. it deflects more. And this is the problem while playing with spin, and when people try to teach you how to do it. This thing is nearly impossible. If I call you a student, if the student is not here, I'm not able to teach anyone. The only thing I can do is I can try to share my experience and give you tips, not advices, tips for you to practice to get a better knowledge of yourself. And I don't know how fast you shoot the cue ball. I don't know which type of tip position you use while shooting the ball. What is also very important is the angle you hold the cue with your right hand. So this is as level as possible because of the rail of the table. If you shoot a ball with spin and you have a way too high angle, you will shoot and it's called a masse or messe, like you said. This is I overdid it a little. So the higher you get with your shooting arm, the bigger the curve will be the cue ball makes. Like you see? Okay. Even these balls are sometimes used in pool, but not today. That means when you try the first time playing with spin, try to hold your cue as level as possible. That makes it much easier. So you see it often when pros play and they have a bad cue ball position, let's say from the rail, and they have an easy shot they have to make, but it's also easy to give the cue ball a bit of side spin, unintentional side spin, and this is the reason why many players miss these shots. Because the cue ball, you only have a third of the cue ball you can reach from the rail. And if you not go down as level as possible and you stay proper, you will apply a bit of spin to the cue ball and the cue ball will deflect to the right or to the left. Okay. So this is not a deflection test today. This is, in my eyes, is a crap, but okay. Here I'd like to give you an example of what you can do in practice while getting in touch with using spin. I just set up actually an easy ball, but with an off angle. That means I have to cut the 5 ball in. This is the ghost ball point. Ghost ball will also come, so if you lay the 9 ball straight to the 5 in the direction of the pocket, this is the point the cue ball has to hit where the 9 is right now to pocket the 5 ball. Okay, so this shot should be easy for all of you, and the first step I shoot it without any English or spin. English, yeah. Okay, just center ball, no spin, straight shot. So, shoot this ball a couple of times to get a feeling of what happens to the cue ball when you use no spin. Okay, and try to shoot this ball in the same speed always. This is better for your understanding. As you have seen, without any spin, the cue ball goes around this area when I use no spin. If I shoot it hard, it goes a bit higher. So that's not what we want. If you shoot this ball, let's say 10 times, and you feel you shoot always the same speed, you use no spin, then you see what happens before you shoot. What I mean is, if you play long enough and you come to a table and you see a shot, what you will develop in your mind is you will see lines, you will see a raster, you will see the ball that you will shoot, you will notice which point you will hit the object ball, in this case the 9 ball, and you will imagine a line the cue ball will take after hit the 9 ball. Everyone who plays very long pool has this in their mind, but very few people talk about this. I think it's very, very important to talk about this, because even difficult balls will become natural over time for you. Okay, so let's say you shoot this ball 10 times without any spin. So you get used to this shot, you know what happens, then start to apply a tip of spin to the right or to the left. Not more, not high, not low, just center ball to the right or to the left. Then you will see what will happen to the shot. I use now a tip of right spin. And then I see what I changed in this shot to the natural path of the cue ball. The natural path of the cue ball without any spin lead us to this area. Okay. The area stays almost the same, but let's say the coming out angle of the rail is flatter or flatter. You change the angle. Now I apply left spin to this ball, center ball left. Cue ball comes in this direction. And these shots look very, very simple, but they help you to get a knowledge of what happens if you play with using spin. And this is very, very important, because using spin in pool opens new doors in your patterns, in your tactical mind. So you will not always or not very often find patterns where you can only use a stop shot, draw shot, or follow shot. In most patterns, you will need a tiny bit of spin to reach the position you want. And to achieve this, the ability to use these patterns or shoot these patterns right, you have to learn by yourself how you can handle the topic of spin. And it's the easiest way to start it with easy balls. It makes no sense if I now start to overcomplicate things here. You guys go out and try it, and I can show you things you will fail and fail and fail and fail. And no. This is not the right way. Start easy. Start with easy balls and a bit of spin. Another good example. Cue ball is right in the center of the table. You take an object ball to the first diamond on the long rail from this corner pocket with a little gap. Let's say it's, how much is it? It's, you guys count in inches. It's about half an inch of this long rail. So, same thing. You start shooting this ball until you feel safe or secure with this kind of shot without using spin. So just shooting center ball or a stop shot, doesn't matter in this case. Let's say you shoot this ball 10 out of 10 times, which is super, which is good. And then I tell you, use right or left spin. When I shoot this ball, every time the same without using spin, and now I want to use right spin, then this will happen. And this is the deflection I was talking about. So what happened here? I'm shooting at the same spot as before without using spin, but I played right spin. So when I apply right spin to the cue ball, the cue ball will deflect or squirt, whatever you will call it. It will take a left curve. So I hit the four ball too thick. And this is what you have to learn and learn to compensate while you're using spin in your shots. And as I said before, nobody out there can tell you exactly how to shoot this ball without knowing you, without knowing your equipment, without knowing your shooting style. The only person who can change these mistakes is you. It's not me, it's not a Dr. Dave or what are they all called? It's you. And you have to learn how to find the correct target position you have to hit while using spin and making the ball. Only you. And what I can do is show you simple balls to help you find a solution to grow your knowledge about balls with spin. Next one you can practice or try out is cue ball. It's about 1 diamond into the table from the long rail. The object ball is 1 diamond up, 1 diamond into the table. So it's a straight shot, but it's a cut shot. That means we have to cut this object ball here to make it in the pocket. So same thing here. First of all, try to get used to this ball without any spin. These type of balls came up very, very often, or come up very, very often in patterns, especially 9 ball and 10 ball, when you have to go from one side of the table to the other. So these shots are very important. So first of all, without using spin, and make it as long as you see and understand what is the natural path of the cue ball while shooting this ball without using any spin. Sometimes you will hit a bit high or a bit low. It's okay. This is practice. Nobody's perfect. And if we all could make every shot right, then we don't need to practice. And we all know machines or robots or something. Okay. Now start with right or left spin, as you want. If I hit this ball with right spin, this is called outside spin. And if I play it with left spin, it's called inside spin. To be honest, why you Americans call it inside and outside, I don't know. I know that it's called inside outside spin, but Why exactly inside and outside? Here in Germany, no. But it's okay. I will name you the right names for this shot. And first of all, I played with right spin, which is called outside. Almost scratched. But you see the path the cue ball took after hitting the rails, and I shoot it very slow and came to this area. Again, right spin, not hard. Just a tiny bit of spin, and you see how far the cue ball went after hitting the 8-ball. Just for a comparison, I will shoot it without spin. It's way shorter than with spin. So in this case, what's interesting is playing this ball with right spin accelerates the natural path of the cue ball. When I hit this ball without any spin, the natural path will lead us from the 8. If you hit this point, the cue ball comes from here, and you look which direction the cue ball goes. It goes to the right. It hits the 8 and goes from this point to the right. So when I play right spin, I accelerate this natural path, and this is why the cue ball runs way faster than without using spin. If I play it with left spin, then you will see we have a totally different angle, and I miss the ball. Like I said, shooting with spin is not always easy, and missing is part of practice. I want a clear ball for you. So, center left. And as you could see, as soon as we hit this rail, the cue ball grabs the cloth and it breaks a little. It softens the angle out, so the natural path goes directly into this long rail. At this time, not. And there you could see the differences between right and left, depending on the angle you hit the ball. But as I said before, I can only show you examples to practice by yourself. And yeah, to be honest, if you see a Shane Van Boning playing a very, very nice shot and with lots of spin, yeah, it's his daily business. And this is not the way he trained having this ability. He also trained with easy balls and increased the difficulty over time. Everybody did this. So, keep it simple. I think for today it's enough, and I showed you some things you can put in your practice and trying it out. This was just the top of the iceberg while playing with spin. In the next video, we will dive a little bit deeper, but also then I will not overcomplicate anything for you. You have to imagine, back in the day when I started playing pool, it was, I think it was 92 or 91, I'm not sure. We had no internet. We in Germany, we had no billiard on television. It was very, very rare. Same as today. In Germany, pool billiard is a niche. And we have had to learn playing pool by playing. That was all we had. We had no magazines. We had no internet. There was no pool school. Nothing. We only had us and the table. That was all we have. And once we had fun playing this game, the only practice we had in the first years was just playing 8-ball. Nothing else. No 9-ball, no straight pool, no one pocket, no bank pool. And here in Germany, one pocket and bank pool is very unpopular. Some guys play it in their practice, and yeah, many beginners start with 8-ball, then 9-ball, 10-ball, straight pool. Yeah. And today you have it much easier. If you know something about any shot, you go on YouTube, dig it in, and you found thousands of solutions. But you have to be careful. You have to find the solution which fits for you. You have to pick up the right tips which helps you. And this is the problem. I've seen so many channels. I'm sure these guys are very good persons and they have a good knowledge. But I am not here to show you what I can. This doesn't help you. I'm here to show you or to try to share my experience to help you having fun with the game, improving your game, getting a better knowledge from yourself, and just to have fun and improve. That's all I want. Yeah. Okay. Enough small talk. I have to cut this whole video. I shoot it this morning, and I keep doing my work, and I will be back soon. I wish all of you a happy and wonderful dive into 26, and we'll see us soon. Shoot straight.